Hey, everybody. It is Karla Silver here. And I just want to make sure if you would comment in the comments, let me know that you can hear me. We're going to get rocking and rolling in just about 30 seconds from now, not 30 seconds ago, 30 seconds from now. I'm super excited to be here with you today. It is a beautiful day here in Southern California. And I am excited to be here because Julie Parker invited me to do this for you guys. So if someone would let me know in the chat that you can hear me. The way this works is typically my voice is coming to you from the future. I'm usually about 10, 15 seconds ahead of you. And therefore, I've got to wait for comments and wait for people to acknowledge that you can hear me. Thank you, Julie. Yay, Blair. Fantastic. Tandra, go ahead and introduce yourself in the chat. Let us know where you are dialing in from. I'm going to request today a couple of things. So first and foremost, we want to be interactive. Thank you so much, guys. We want to be interactive today for sure. And the reason why, I'm a teacher at heart. Yes, I'm an internet marketer and all that other good stuff, but I'm also a teacher at heart. And I'm going to be teaching today. And so some of it can get like, okay, I need to write this down. I need to write that down. So I want to keep your attention. So we're going to be, I'm going to ask you to comment rather frequently in the chat just to keep your attention going, number one. And number two, I should have turned off my phone. So hold on one second and I will take care of that. Phone off. So thank you guys for that. I was scooting along on the floor. And also make sure you grab a pen and a piece of paper because, again, as I promised, I'm going to lay every single detail out to you today, soup to nuts, everything. So I'm not going to hold anything back at all. And so I want you to get the most out of our time that we have together today, or I want you to get the most out of the time that we have to get together today. So first and foremost, a couple of things. First of all, I want to thank Julie Parker for putting this together. She was on a webinar that I did a few weeks ago and got so much out of it. She asked me to share the information with you guys, and I'm super happy to do that. So everybody should, after this, go thank Julie on her Facebook page or text or email or however you communicate with her, number one. And number two, just a little background on myself. I've been looking at LinkedIn for a really long time. And I have to totally admit that Facebook is awesome and other social media is awesome, but I was generating most of my leads off of Facebook. And I just was kind of okay with that. And every year I would promise myself, I'm going to figure out LinkedIn. I'm going to figure out LinkedIn. I'm going to figure out LinkedIn. And I just never did it. Right? I think you might have seen this in a video. It's like the New Year's resolution that you make every single year, and then you never actually do it. And so finally, at the end of 2017, I said, that's it. There's just too many things that are attractive about LinkedIn for any entrepreneur, and I've got to figure it out. And most importantly, I needed to figure it out in a way where it wouldn't take a ton of time. One of the things that a lot of marketers do, whether you're in just a regular entrepreneur, there's no such thing as a regular entrepreneur. Whether you are an entrepreneur or you're in direct sales or network marketing or a coach or whatever, is lots of people recommend that you build relationships on Facebook. And I see lots of people being really successful developing relationships and, hey, how was, I call it, like T-Rexing, mindless messaging on Facebook. How was your girl's birthday party last weekend? And how was this? And for me and my personality, there was no way that I was going to spend time reaching out to people and developing relationships like that on Facebook. That was just not something that I was interested in doing. And I'm not saying that it's bad because a lot of people make a lot of money doing that. It's just, I'm busy. I'm a certain kind of personality. I know if you guys do the colors, I'm a red blue. So I like to have fun, but I like to get things done at the same time. So that kind of marketing wasn't going to be for me. And so I had to figure out something that would work for me and for people on my teams that are busy, other entrepreneurs that are super busy. So everything I'm going to share with you today meets all of those criteria. And so thank you. Congratulations for joining us. Hey, Perry, Sandra, Julie, Suzanne, Wendy. Hello, everybody. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do the most boring thing on the face of the planet and share a PowerPoint presentation with you. But the reason is that we're going to get to teaching here. So are you guys ready? Drop me a 1 in the comments if you are ready, and we're going to get going. So hold on a second. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Oh, and I'm going to show you exactly how to generate high quality, serious, ready to get started leads on LinkedIn so you can make unlimited sales. And most importantly, you're going to hear me talk a lot about this in our time together. Lead the lifestyle that you are building your business for and you got started for in the first place. So does this sound like you? You wake up, you're super excited for the day, you go to your computer, and then, how do I do this? How do I find more people to talk to today without feeling like a salesy weirdo, right? There's so many people that are spamming links and just marketing incorrectly. And personally, I don't like feeling like a salesy weirdo. And you put content out there, you post all over social media, but you're wondering, is anyone actually listening to me? Or maybe in your business, you have meetup groups or you have meetings or you have a party plan, but not enough people or maybe even no one is getting started with you. Or maybe you meet someone and make a presentation and then you do it all again the next day. Does that sound like you? I know. My mission is to empower 10,000 guys. I'm a network marketer, but again, this applies to any entrepreneur. But my mission is to empower 10,000 network marketers to build their own profitable network marketing lifestyle business so you can rank up, make more money, spend more time with the people you love most in the world. So I have a question for you. Wouldn't you love to be one of them, right? Wouldn't you love to be one of them? Who wants to be empowered to build that profitable network marketing lifestyle business? So before we get started, I want to make sure, because again, I cannot tell you how many times I took a big piece out of my schedule. I showed up on a webinar. I decided that I was going to learn something, and then Facebook got in the way, or somebody knocked on my door, or I didn't have the notes, or I got distracted, or my phone rang. So just do yourself a favor if you want to learn everything that I have to share with you today. Close your door, put your kids in front of the TV, close your browsers and all the other stuff on your phone. Don't multitask because I'm going to lay it all out completely. Have a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to show you and teach you every single thing that I'm doing to crush it on LinkedIn. So some of you might be meeting me for the very first time. I see a couple of familiar names, but you might not know who I am. I worked in corporate America. I know that we have some people here from all over the world, but I worked in corporate America for almost 20 years, and then I was downsized. And then I decided that that was going to be the last time. I found the direct sales industry, and it hasn't been all perfect, right? I'm not going to tell you that it's been unicorns and leprechauns dropping bajillion dollars into my bank account. It wasn't at first. I had to learn some things. But since then, I've been a top producer at 5 network marketing companies. I have never once done the friends and family thing. I simply market and attract my perfect prospects online, and they come to me asking me about my business. And again, the principles that I teach to other network marketers are applied to any business on the face of the planet. Thanks to a company called businessforhome.com, I was voted top 50 internet marketer in the direct sales industry. I am a 2-time best-selling author, and my passion is traveling the world. My husband and I have been fortunate to live all over the world. As I mentioned before, I have never recruited through meetings. I actually have been to 1 total opportunity meeting in my entire lifetime. I thought I'd stick a fork in my eye, but I never did meetings. I also have another company that builds marketing systems for network marketing companies. So for if a network marketing company needs sales funnels, etc., I have a partner. My partner and I do that. So I've been very fortunate. I've done a lot of things right, but I've done most things wrong. And I think that's the mark. If you've fallen on your face anytime in your business, congratulations, right? You have to fall down. You just have to. You have to make mistakes in order to grow. But one of the things that I knew that I am essentially an introvert. You might not feel that way, but I've spoken in front of my camera here in my office a million times, so I feel really comfortable here. But I'm not that comfortable going out and meeting people. So I realized very early on in my direct sales business that I needed to be able to generate leads. I needed to have people to talk to about my business. So I figured that out maybe in my first 2 or 3 years. I figured out how to attract enough people to keep me on the phone for 2 to 4 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week, prospecting on the phone. But a couple of things happened along the way. I did that for about 10 years. Excuse me, not 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 to 5 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week. For about 10 years, I did that. I talked on the phone and called my prospects and put them through my company's stuff, right? I prospected them on the phone. And then one day, I just remember this so vividly. I reached a massive crossroads in my life. I had built sales forces for companies for many years, so I hadn't just been prospecting in my network marketing business for 10 years, 4 or 5 hours a day, but I had been doing it for at least 10 years before I got started there. And I remember one day I'm sitting in my family room, I'm sitting on the floor, it was hot out, so I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops, and I got off the phone with a prospect and I hung up the phone and put the phone down on the floor next to me and burst into tears. And the reason that I burst into tears is that I realized that I had come to a place in my life where I could not see myself doing what I was doing for another minute. Something had to change. I could not be prospecting on the phone for another 5 or 10 or 20 years. Something had to change. And I went into my husband's office and I said, we've got a problem, because this is how I make money, right? This isn't scalable, right? And if you decide to move forward with me, I am really interested in things that can scale, that can get bigger and automated without me or without you, right? So I realized that I needed to make a big change. And I had to build my business as much as possible and automate my business online. So I bought programs. I invested in some of the most amazing internet marketers on the face of the planet. I joined their masterminds. I bought all their stuff. I studied with them. People like Mike Dillard and Frank Kern and Lisa Sasevich and so many others. Jeff Walker. These are the monsters. The enormously successful Jeff Walker, by the way, was the first person to make $1 million in a day on the internet. And so I studied what they did, and then I applied it to the network marketing industry. And I realized that it was possible to build my business almost all the way online. And I had to stop what everybody else was doing and make that big move online. And then one day, this is the big yay, one day I heard ding. And somebody was texting me. And they had actually found my information online. They had gone through all of the information about how to join my business. They had joined my business, and they were texting me, asking me, saying, hey, Karla, I got started. What do I do next? And that was an enormous, enormous moment for me, because I knew that at that point, the information that I had learned could be totally applied to any network marketing business on the face of the planet. And that was how to generate unlimited leads for my business, and I teach other people how to generate unlimited leads for your business. So would you agree, guys? Would you guys agree? As long as you have plenty of people looking at your business, whether or not you're in the network marketing or direct sales business, your business is going to grow, right? Give me a yes or an absolutely or a thumbs up, right? I want to make sure you guys are still paying attention. So this has led to me being invited to write a book with the amazing Brian Tracy. I've been able to speak on stage, hold my own events, meet great people like this guy, Jack Canfield. But most importantly, guys, this is the personal part. My husband and I have been able to travel. This is us in Hong Kong and Amsterdam. We lived in France. We got married in Siena, Italy, Australia, New York. We've been all over the place. And that's our passion, is just to travel the world together. So the one thing between where you are now and a profitable lifestyle business is, and I know this is true, great leads. You can generate a lead, but a lead is just a lead, or it's a human being that's asking about your business. But you want to have those human beings that are already interested in what you have, number one. Number two, and can afford your products. It's not worth generating a lead of somebody that says they can't afford it at the end. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about specifically why LinkedIn is such a powerful untapped gold mine. We're going to talk about how you can, I'm going to actually teach you exactly how you can brand yourself as an authority on LinkedIn, and then funnel your prospects into a 4-step no-selling sales system. And number three, I'm going to show you how to get it all done. Now, I spend 30 to 45 minutes a day now, but when you get started, it's 15 minutes a day, 100% free. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to tell you, you're not going to make $100,000 a month, right, when you get off this presentation. You're not. When I first got started, guys, all I wanted to do was pay my bills. Then I just decided I needed to have a profitable business, and I needed to have the lifestyle that I was looking for. And then once we got our lifestyle handled, I wanted to be in my greatness. Like, what is my genius zone? What is your genius zone? And what are you great at and love doing? And then after you take care of that, then your goals get bigger and bigger, and you want to impact tens of thousands of people. And that was where I was. What have you been doing, guys, to create a flood of prospects coming to you? 95. And you know what? Answer this in the chat. What have you been doing to generate leads for your business? I'd love to hear. Most people, and there's nothing wrong with any of these, most people are posting on social media. I post on social media. Most people are interacting in groups, doing Facebook Lives, networking, asking for referrals, email newsletters, posting in network groups, blindly making friends and messaging people on Facebook, blogging. All of these things work, all of them, and you absolutely should be doing them. But the problem is they're all manual and outbound, right? Blair says social media and networking. Suzanne says most of your lists. Perry, word of mouth, social media, networking events, Facebook, Alignable. I don't know, but I've heard of Alignable, but I haven't been doing it. Networking. Yeah, guys, that's all manual and outbound. And what I'm going to be talking about today doesn't require you to always be selling. If you're out networking, it's great. It's a fantastic way to build your business. But you, at least for me, I always feel like I have to be on and I have to be selling. And to me, that just feels yucky. My way is mostly automated and attracts people to you. Who loves that, right? So what you're going to learn today is how to build trust and rapport without being that guru or already being a leader in the marketplace, how to build a profile on LinkedIn that is magnetic. Your profile is a sales machine. It's a free webpage, so use it like one. And I'm going to share with you the best way to become a trusted authority, even if you are brand new. And I'm going to share with you, and you will love this, a totally cool ninja trick to virtually force LinkedIn to showcase and promote your business for free. I'm also going to show you how to tap into a massive, massive pool of highly targeted prospects. I don't care what niche you're in. You can be in Thursday dog walking group, and you can find other people that walk dogs on Thursdays on LinkedIn. And I'm going to share with you the exact script that I use that people are saying yes to me every single day, multiple times a day. And a couple of things that you got to do from the get-go to master your exposure and extend your reach. Julie says happy dance for the ninja trick. And of course, my simple formula for everything. So secret number one, why is LinkedIn such a powerful, untapped gold mine? Well, first and foremost, you might not know this. I did not know this. LinkedIn is rated the top social media network for lead generation. And well, I knew part of this because I knew that people were always approaching me on LinkedIn for their businesses, not network marketing businesses, but for their businesses. So outside of network marketing, it's firmly established. And this is one of the reasons why I think network marketing is going to go pounding over into LinkedIn because it's so unused. LinkedIn members are way more affluent, way more affluent. As a matter of fact, the average LinkedIn user makes about $100,000, that's US dollars, and the average Facebook user makes about $34,000. That is a huge swing in income. Now, I recognize on Facebook, I have my 14-year-old niece and my 94-year-old mother-in-law are on Facebook, which are not in my target market, right? Not interested in that. But LinkedIn members are affluent. How would you like to, I got a question for all of you guys. How would you like to never, ever hear, I can't afford it again? Don't you just hate that? Who wants to hear that? Also, you can have up to 30,000 connections on LinkedIn, which basically gives you access to practically the entire world. Also, LinkedIn is, again, an untapped gold mine. Your niche, this is something I think that everybody's going to be executing in their businesses, so you're in a beautiful place right now. And your perfect prospect, I guarantee you, is on LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you exactly how to connect with them today. And more importantly, I think for me at least, there's 500 million professionals on LinkedIn, and those guys are waiting. They want to do business. They want to do business with you. They don't want to mess around. They don't want to sit and talk about what happened at the barbecue this weekend. They want to know what you're up to, what you got for them, and they're in transition, and they want to make a decision fast. So the numbers are huge, right? I don't think I need to spend very much time on this slide. LinkedIn's reported user goal is 3 billion professionals. Your prospects are over there and waiting for you. They're just waiting for you. So now you know why LinkedIn is so important right now, this very second. So secret number 2, and here's where we're going to be rolling up our sleeves and getting to work. So make sure you have your pen and your piece of paper out because now is the time to start taking some massive notes. I'm going to show you exactly how to brand yourself as an authority and then funnel your prospects into a 4-step no-selling sales system. So let's go. Okay, we're going to set up your authority sales page, commonly known as your profile. And I want to talk about something here before I get going. Let me make sure. Can you hear me all right, guys? I'm gonna put my microphone in, so let's see if that will help some of the static. Let me know if you can hear me okay now, if you guys would. And I'm going to talk about one of the things that I love about LinkedIn here that you must understand. Now, I love that LinkedIn has a ton of professionals, and I love that LinkedIn has your perfect prospect over there. That's all great. But what is really awesome about LinkedIn is that another big website loves it. And that website is Google. So I'll just give you a chance when we get off this, make a little note in your notes that you want to Google yourself And unfortunately, if you're Julie Parker, she's really got a pretty common name, because there might be other competition in Google for Julie Parker. But Google puts a ton of weight on the on LinkedIn. So they will, your LinkedIn profile will come up probably number 1 or number 2 for you. So why wouldn't your profile represent everything that you want to show your prospects about you, right? So let's talk about how to do that. I'm going to take my my headset off, and maybe that will help. Yes, Julie, you do. Okay, so let's talk about exactly how to do this. You've got your pens and your piece of paper. Let's rock it. It says everything is important. It's really important to brand you. Top earners brand themselves, not their company. You will never see me posting my company information everywhere. I want my perfect prospect to go and find it on their own, right? So top earners brand themselves, not your company. And your profile should position you as that trusted authority, because people buy stuff, get started with, or do a commerce exchange with people they know, like, and trust. And that profile set up correctly can work for you 24/7. Suzanne said she Googled herself today. That's right, right? And so you might as well make that the best sales page possible for you. So you can turn that LinkedIn profile into that money-making website blog machine. Now, a couple of things. This is not what I'm telling you to do, but I just want to give you some advice. If your LinkedIn profile has a professional headshot, 14 times more people pay attention to it. If it has photos and images throughout your profile and you don't have just a big block of text, 22 times more views. Profiles with photos get 36 times more messages. And if you have skills in your profile, 13 times more views. Now, why would that be, guys? I just want to ask you a question. Anybody know? Why would that be? Why would, if you've got a nice headshot and pictures and images? Well, if you think of your LinkedIn profile as a sales page, as a web page, you guys probably know if you go to a web page and it's all this big block of black text, you click right off of it, right? It's too hard to pay attention to. It's too hard to read. There's too many other things on that, other things that are clamoring for your attention online, right? Perry, exactly. More engaging. So you want to make sure you do that. So the first thing you're going to want to do, here's where you start taking notes, is achieve an all-star rating with LinkedIn. Now, all that is LinkedIn wants you to complete your entire profile. So once you do that, they give you a little badge, and you have an all-star rating. Believe it or not, most people don't complete everything on their profile. And so this is a way to trick LinkedIn into showing your posts and profiles more often, right? So you're just going to do what they ask you to do and fully complete everything in your profile. Also, if you're, personally, I would take out any resume or CV information from your page. There's too many golden opportunities on that page to use that real estate for something else, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. And then also you want to add pictures and videos wherever you can, right, to your page. Your LinkedIn profile is that valuable real estate. So I'm going to give you an example. This is the beautiful Diane Neal. She's an awesome woman. She's a member of my top producer, or actually she's an alumni of my top producer mastermind, and she graciously allowed us to give her a makeover on LinkedIn. So this is her LinkedIn profile at before, and a couple of things. She's got some real estate up here that's the default background that she didn't use very well. She's got a great picture, right? This is a nice picture. She's looking right into the camera. She's smiling. But she doesn't have much here. It's some job here, internet marketing, and then her name and where she went to school. This is okay here, internet marketing, corporate lifestyle, enjoying helping people. But it doesn't really grab somebody and say, hey, I want to know more about Diane, especially if you were her perfect prospect. So this is Diane's profile before, and this is Diane's profile after. So I'm going to talk about this banner in a second, but I want to point something out. Instead of what she had there, internet marketing, instead of that, we have helping today's entrepreneurs find freedom, fun, and flexibility using digital marketing strategies. And we could probably even make that better. And instead of what was it before, Diane Neal there, instead of that, she has discovered the top 5 ways to make money online. If you're looking for a way to make money online, which is who her perfect prospect is, this is going to be catnip to that perfect prospect. So I just want to talk about this banner up here before I show you how to do this. This banner up here was made in about 10 minutes on a platform called Canva.com. Canva.com. So, and the cool thing about Canva.com is anybody can learn how to use it. I do all of my team and I do all our graphics there. It is completely free. There is a paid version, but you don't need it. And this was actually a template for, they already know that you can just select a LinkedIn header or banner in Canva.com. And this was one of their templates. So the only thing that we did here was drop her picture in. She knows that her perfect prospect is looking for freedom, fun, and flexibility. And we just put those words in there that are catnip to a perfect prospect. And bingo, bango, bongo. It's Canva, Canva.com. Canva, oh, look, everybody has it there. So awesome. So that was super easy to do, and it was free. Now, I have to tell you, I'll be in full disclosure, the first couple of times I used Canva, I had to poke around and figure things out. But once you figured out how to use it, it is the fastest way to make graphics, and they've got a million templates in there that you can use. So you don't have to be a graphic designer to do stuff. So how did we do this? Well, oh, and by the way, let me share mine. This is my LinkedIn, and my LinkedIn banner, actually this could use a little redesign. I don't love it, but hey, good enough, right? Teaching today's home-based business entrepreneurs digital strategies to build a profitable lifestyle business. Instantly stop struggling and succeeding without the overwhelm. So how do you edit this? Well, there's a little pencil there, and when you hit the pencil, here's where I'm going to tell you to start thinking out of the box. When you hit that little pencil, you'll have this pop up here. I don't want you to think out of the box on your name. I definitely want you to use your name because you are your brand. But think of a headline that will draw in your perfect prospect instead of putting your what is the default is your title at whatever company you're in. And then you'll be able to put lead magnets in here, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Instead of your current position, you have a drop-down menu here, and you can pick new positions, add new positions, and then you don't have to put education in here, right? You can use the real estate and something that you are able to connect with your perfect prospect. So me, I said I teach home-based business owners how to build online so they can live their perfect lifestyle, and save it and you're good to go. So the next section in the LinkedIn profile is your summary. And again, this is okay, but here's what we ended up with. I knew there had to be something better than just working a full-time job. And I wondered if there'd be enough money for a comfortable retirement, or would I be able to travel the world? I always knew, and there was just enough information in here for somebody that, I'm so sorry guys, I don't know that if I could do anything about my Gravely. I know that we've got everything turned off in the entire house, so you got me only. And we've got super fast internet, so I'm not sure what's up. So hopefully you can hear me. Let me know, give me a thumbs up if you can actually understand me. What we put here was just, it's catnip for her perfect prospect, and if they hit show more, then there's the rest of her about me. And we just took this about me from her website, right? That was it. This is exactly what she has on her website. Then I met a group of internet marketers that were ready to teach me everything they knew. My life was forever changed, blah, blah, blah. So here's a piece of teaching I want to share with you. One of the things about LinkedIn is on your profile, thanks Wendy, on your profile, you cannot have any links that link off your profile. They don't allow that in LinkedIn. They want to keep their users on LinkedIn. So guess what I'm going to tell you to do? I'm going to tell you to tell your prospect, our prospects are like children. You want to tell them what to do. So you tell them to copy and paste this link into your browser to find out how you can never look for a job again. And then she used a URL shortener called bit.ly to shorten her long affiliate link. This is genius because otherwise you're wasting this opportunity. If somebody's clicked and opened up your summary, you want to have a call to action and tell them exactly what you want them to do next. How cool is that? Okay, the next part on your dashboard is private to you. And this is a snapshot of my dashboard because I wasn't seeing Diane's. I do have an all-star rating because I filled out everything. And in here you can see 751 people viewed my profile. I had 36 post views, and I appeared in search 385 times. Guys, nobody can see this part except for you. And the only reason that I wanted to point this out to you, as an entrepreneur, I don't want recruiters coming to me and asking me if I want a job. So I have set this career interest to off. The next section is the articles and activities section. So as you can tell, I have an article here, can I be successful if my upline is a biatch? And it'll show everything. So the only thing that you want to pay attention to in here is make sure, just like in all your social media, this is your outward facing self of your business. So I don't think I need to tell you not to do, like, don't be drunk, right? I don't think I need to tell you that. Or don't be crazy political or crazy religious, right? This behave in a business, be your authentic self, right? Because I like to be goofy out there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put biatch there, right? And I like to be fun, right? I like to be fun, so be your personality. But just know that all your activity will show up here, and people checking out your page will be able to see it. So just know, just like when we tell people that when we get on Zoom that we can see you, so turn your camera off if you don't want people to see you. So that's your articles and activities section. The next section, here is the meat, guys. There's the experience section. So they're going to ask, LinkedIn is going to ask you for your job information, right? Job information. So Diane did that, right? She was in a network marketing company. She was employed by Diane Neal. It's just pretty sparse there. So obviously these are not jobs, right? But I'm going to call them jobs for now so that we're clear about what we're doing here. So let's look at, this is her before, and let's look at her after for her first quote unquote job. Attention, for those who are seriously thinking about starting an online business, discover the top 5 ways to make money online. Then we took some of the information from the sales page of that page and told the people where to go find the information and put a picture. That was it, right? So instead of a title, a company, and when you're employed, and then your information about what you do at your job, we have the headline from the opt-in page. We have another sub-headline, and then we have information that we took from what we want for people to do, and we told them what to do. Isn't that amazing? So now you have a page that is working for you every single time someone looks there, because one of your lead magnets, and we're going to talk about lead magnets in a second, will be able to attract your perfect prospect. So how do you do that? Well, first of all, I just want to say you hit this button, this little pencil, and then you go to this, you'll get this pop-up. So you'll be able to edit your experience. So instead of the title, attention, for those who are seriously thinking about starting an online business, Instead of the company, discover the top ways to make money online. And the location, the tell-all video reveals the pros and cons of the top 5 ways to start a profitable business. Now, everybody, this is my ninja, super ninja trick. So listen up. Listen up. Okay. So every year in April, LinkedIn is going to notify all of Diane's contacts that she's having a work anniversary at Discover the Top 5 Ways to Make Money Online. Let me repeat myself. Every April, LinkedIn is going to tell all of Diane's followers, well, they're called connections on LinkedIn, that she's having a work anniversary at Discover the Top 5 Ways to Make Money Online. What if she has 12 current jobs, and every month, all of her followers, whether they're 7,000 followers or 30,000 followers, will get an email from LinkedIn saying, hey, discover the top 5 ways to make money online. This is a ninja trick to trick LinkedIn into promoting your business 12 times a year. Who likes that? Drop me a 1. Because when I figured this out, this is awesome. This is so awesome. Everybody's going to be notified. So I'm going to show you how to do that for sure. So I would love to see those ones. Yes, so Julie, you can enter 12 different quote unquote jobs and have one in January, one in February, one in March, one in April, one in May, one in June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And LinkedIn will promote you. This is a snapshot of her second quote unquote job. And I just want to point out here, it's not that great. We could probably do a better job than this, but I want to just show that the use of spacing here, probably could get rid of some of this stuff in here because it's too much, but spacing here between the URLs so people can find the information that they need. Samantha won, Perry won, Sandra won, Julie, Janet, awesome. Okay, the next section is the education section. Not much to do here, just make sure you fill it out. You don't have to have a fancy education, just make sure that it's complete. Next section is your skills and endorsement area. So this is a picture of mine, and actually I have changed it since then because I don't know what the heck strategy is. I don't think my perfect prospect cares that 99 plus people endorse me for strategy or startup. I don't, big deal. They don't care that I help start up some big companies. They care that I have social media experience, or they care that I have team building experience, right? So here's my advice here, and this is what you should write down for skills and endorsement. Just make sure that you have 5 or 10 skills that pertain to your perfect prospect. Just get rid of anything that isn't important. So for example, if you are a project manager in oil and gas, and you might be in a skincare company, you probably want to get rid of that. Not that it's bad, right? But it's just not something that's going to endorse you for what you're doing now. The next section is recommendations. And guys, in our Facebook group, if you decide to move forward with us, oh, by the way, I got a great gift for you later, so hang in. Meant to tell you that at the beginning. So in the recommendations area, make sure you have at least 6+ recommendations. And if you decide to move forward with us at the end, we have a Facebook group where we trade recommendations and make sure that we have all good stuff that we provide for each other. So just make sure that those are done. In accomplishments, you don't have to have some fancy, be an expert contributor for blah, blah, blah. Just make sure if you took 5th grade Spanish, put it in there, I don't care. And it's also a place where you can exhibit your personality. I had somebody that once said, I can touch my nose with my tongue, right? So just use your personality there. and put whatever you need to put in there. Just make sure it's completed. So that's how to set up your profile for success. And guys, if you have any questions at all, stick them into the chat. I'll definitely be able to answer them on the fly. I hope this is super clear for you so far. Setting up your profile is probably the hardest thing, and I'm doing air quotes right now. That's the hardest thing you're going to do, because the rest of this is super easy. You ready? I'm ready. Okay, now we're going to talk about attracting your perfect prospect. I'm going to introduce you to my 4-step no-selling sales system, and we're right here, attracting that perfect prospect. So how do you do that? Well, first of all, guys, think about this. If you connect with your ideal prospect, that ideal prospect is very, very, very high quality prospect. And high quality prospects are probably more like you and me. Like, we're willing to do what it takes in our business, right? How many people you've had somebody get started in your company or your business and they don't do anything, right? So you want to attract people like you, and it's super easy to do that on LinkedIn. And obviously we can talk about joining targeted groups and posting, but honestly, I'm all about helping you build yourself as an authority and attract those perfect prospects to you. So how do you do that? Well, here's what I have found here, and this is what's so much fun about what we're teaching you here today. Let's say, for example, maybe you're in Miriam or Rodan and Fields, or maybe you have your own. A friend of mine just launched her own skincare line last week. So maybe you're in some sort of anti-aging. So all you have to do is go to the top of LinkedIn in the search box, write what your perfect prospect is involved in. So say it's anti-aging, click on people, and you're going to come up with, in this case, I came up with 55,212 people that were interested in anti-aging. So let's go through what this looks like. This guy, Austin Grady, I'm already connected to him. He's an age reversal coach, whatever that is. You can have the opportunity to message somebody. I'm not interested in messaging anyone at this point, right? I don't do outbound. So David Tippy is a second level connection. I can connect with David. So let's say maybe I know that I like to connect with network marketers. So in here, I searched on a network marketing company and selected people and found 12,465 people that are affiliated with Melaleuca. So Gina Morris is already a connection, so I could message her. Amy Drennan, I can connect with her. And Musa Dudmans, who's already a team member at Melaleuca, I can message him. So let's say I want to connect, and this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to find our perfect prospect and ask to connect with them. And when you click that connect button, you have a pop-up that looks like this. You can either send them a canned message in LinkedIn that says, I want to connect with you, or you can add a note. So what do you think I did? I added a note, and my note is super, super short. It's something like, hey, and I put their first name in there. I see you're also in network marketing. I'd love to connect with you. Stay awesome, Karla. Nothing. Nothing exciting. I just want to reach out personally and connect with them. So a couple of notes on the hierarchy and how LinkedIn does their connections. They allow you to connect with certain people and not others. So if this would be me. This would be my first level connections on LinkedIn. This would be my second level connections on LinkedIn. And this would be my third level connections. Sometimes I can connect with people in my second level connections. Sometimes I can't. It depends on the algorithm that LinkedIn uses. And it's, just like any other social media platform, they want human beings to interact with human beings. And so they control who can connect with who on their own algorithm, which changes just like every other algorithm. But that's how first level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level connections work. Also, I just want to go through some connection types. This guy, Rodolfo, is a second level connection. Second level connection, I can connect with them. That'll show me if I already sent somebody an invitation. And then sometimes I'm not given anything but the opportunity to follow somebody. So I'm interested in connecting, and you are too. I'm not particularly interested in following. Because remember, guys, I'm only spending 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day on this platform. So I'm not going to be trolling the news feed and stuff like the reality show that's over Facebook. Also, I just want to give you another piece of advice. This is another option that you might see when you're looking for your perfect prospect. You might see something that says send in mail. And what that means is that this person, Steve Wildman, LinkedIn has deemed that he's too far out of my connection circle to connect with him. They're not going to let me connect with them unless we pay them. And I'm not interested in paying LinkedIn, so don't do that either. It's just not worth it. There's too many perfect prospects out there that you can connect with. You guys got that? It should be pretty simple. So the second step in my 4-step no selling sales system is to capture that lead. So this is where it gets really fun, guys. So sit up and pay attention. No, Julie, I don't have time to research who that person is. So Julie asked if somebody's a second level connection, do you mention in my note? I'm in and out. My note it's already on a notepad. I don't personalize it other than putting their name in there. I don't have time to do that, and neither do you guys. We're just looking to see if they really are our perfect prospect, and I'll show you how. So I'm a big believer in providing as much value in every area of my life as I can. And I know Julie is too, because that's why we're here today. She saw some value in the information that I was sharing, and she wanted to share it with you. So that's just how the universe works, right? You provide enough value, people will come to you. It's like the tide. You outflow value, and the tide comes back, usually in the form of money. So I first invite somebody that I think is my perfect prospect to connect, and then I offer them something in value in exchange for their email address. So it can be, and you guys have to think about this for your business. Like if you're in Prove It and you're marketing keto diet stuff, maybe it's free recipes, or a 10-point checklist on the top things you can do to stop face from aging. I don't know, I'm not an anti-aging, but how-to videos, resource guides, the top 5X, templates, consumer guides, all of these things you can make that are catnip, I love that word, catnip, solving a problem that your perfect prospect has. So the second thing I do is offer that value. So when they accept my connection request, all I do is send them a canned message back, and it says, hey, first name, thanks for the connection, blah, 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 blah. As a thank you for connecting, I would love to give to you X, Y, and Z. How to spring clean your business. The Busy Girl's Guide to Profitable Promotion. LinkedIn Selling Machine. All that stuff. Free webinar, free recipes, free checklist, free whatever. Thanks for connecting, and let's keep in touch. Do you guys get how awesome this is? Because that person just said, yes, I want to connect with you. And if they want your lead magnet, they can opt in and get on your list. Now, question for you. Some of you might be saying, I don't have a lead magnet. First and foremost, you should. Every entrepreneur on the face of the planet should have something that you give as value in exchange for someone's email address. But if you don't have one, I'm going to show you how to easily get one and develop one at the end of our training today. And if you don't have a way to collect leads, which you should, if you don't, I'll show you how you can easily solve this problem at the end. Okay? All right. Third step is build that relationship. This person has said, yes, I'm interested in connecting with you. Yes, I want your lead magnet. Now you're on their list. So this is the third step in the 4-step no selling sales system, is to build that relationship. And how do you do that? Well, you've already positioned yourself as a trusted authority. People don't buy your opportunity, remember? They buy from and join people they know, like, and trust. So you're developing, they've said yes, yes, and now it's your turn to email them and continue giving them value. Be that value giver, whether it's education, tools, tips. You guys have all been, you've all done this, right? You've all opted into someone's list, and they've sent you valuable stuff, and then at some point you've bought, right? And every single one of you have purchased into a business at some point. So the only thing that I want to tell you never to do is don't blast your company and product all over everything, right? Lead them, give them an opportunity to ask for it. You can include links, etc., in your emails, but don't, you're going to make $10,000 this week with my company, blah, blah, blah. Just don't do that, because that's the first thing you can do to turn someone off. Continue building yourself. Follow up with your prospects regularly and just plain lead them to your offer. Also, on top of all of this, what I do, and I recommend that you do, is join some relevant groups and just contribute. Again, be that value giver. You don't have to do a lot. I'm not sitting there posting and thinking of content and doing stuff. I repurpose a lot of my stuff. In many of my trainings, especially in my Top Producer Academy, I show people how to make one piece of content and syndicate that across all social media, so that you're not having to build things over and over and over again. It doesn't even have to be your own stuff, right? Books, articles, things that you read along the way. So a couple of things here, just if you want to look at groups and joining groups, this is how you do it. You go to the top, and if you're in anti-aging, you search on anti-aging, and then you hit groups. There's tons of them out here. Look at that. Health and fitness, nutrition, anti-aging, tools and secrets, 56,000 people in this group, 21 in this, 2,000, 5,000, 3,000. If you're in weight loss, there's just tons. If you're in travel, if you're in whatever it is, fill in the blank, there's a group for everything. And that, again, be that value giver. So the last step in the 4-step no selling sales system is converting those prospects that are now on your email list to team members, customers, whatever it is that you want to sell them. So just to review where we've been, you attracted a prospect, you captured that lead, you build that relationship. Now you want to make that person a customer. So how do you do that, and why is this a no selling sales system? Well, first of all, I mentioned this before, you selected your own prospect, and then they said yes, and it accepted your invitation to connect. Then they said, yes, I want your gift. Then they said yes and stayed on your list, and you continue to nurture that relationship. Now, here's where it gets up to you, because every single company is different depending on your company. Some you send to a business overview, some you can include a way for them to book a strategy session on your calendar. Maybe it's just a link to buy or get started. Maybe you go send them to your blog. Whatever it is, because every company has a different way of doing this. This is what makes it super fun. Or you could do it the old-fashioned way and just call them up on the phone, right? And then that makes it really easy. Because your prospect has already said yes so many times, this is what makes it so easy to take that person over the finish line and have them join your business. Super easy. Rejection-free recruiting. They're already looking for what you have to offer, and it becomes really easy because they've already said, yes, I'm doing that. So this is the last part before I have some special additional training for you. How do I get it done? Now, again, I'm going to promise you, when you first get started, it'll take you 50 minutes. You'll be in and out. But I get this all done in about a half an hour a day for free. Endless leads. All I do is cut and paste. Seriously. I have all my messages on a notepad. I don't have to think. I put the person's name in there, paste. Put name in there, paste. Name in there, paste. When they say yes to a connection, name in there, paste. That's all I do. Seriously. I don't have time to mess around with conversations, as I mentioned in the beginning. That's all I do. So here's what I do. First of all, I put it in my calendar. Guys, if things aren't calendared, they don't get done. So allocate time in my calendar. And then I spend 5 to 10 minutes outbound. So when you're first starting, write this down. You don't want to connect with 100 people in your first day. LinkedIn will put you in LinkedIn jail. So start with 15 people a day at first, and then as you have more connections, you can connect with more people. I can do about 50 a day right now. So spend 5 to 10 minutes just reaching out to your perfect prospect. Then, as people start replying and accepting your friend requests, spend 5 to 10 minutes cutting and pasting to the people your free gift to the people that have accepted your connection request. And then 5 minutes on birthday and anniversary messages. Think about this. LinkedIn will tell you every single time someone has a birthday or a work anniversary. And you can say, hey, I see you're at blah, 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 get for another year. Congratulations. I would love for you to have this free gift. And whatever it is, 10 ways to spend your time on a holiday where you feel like you spent 6 months when it's only 6 days. Whatever it is, right? And 10 minutes writing a post 2 to 3 times a week. Again, it's not Facebook. I'm sitting there providing value and I don't post my, what I did over this weekend and blah, 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 right? 10 minutes-ish writing a post 2 to 3 times a week. That is it. So let's recap. We've covered why LinkedIn is such a powerful untapped goldmine, how to brand yourself as an authority and funnel your prospects into that 4-step no-selling sales system, and lastly, how to get it all done in 30 to 45 minutes a day for free. So guys, I want to hear from you. Let me ask you a question. How many of you are excited about what we just talked about? Give me a 1. Give me a 1 in the comments. I got to know. I want to know if you have value. I see that Perry says this is epic. Leslie, thank you so much. I'm glad that you think this is awesome information. But are you excited? How many of you are feeling maybe a little overwhelmed? Because we did cover a lot, right? We covered a lot. You might be feeling like this person here on the left. Robert, 1. Sandra, 1. Jenna, 1. Thank you. Kelly, 1. This person on the left is like, holy heck, right? This is a lot of information. I might be a little overwhelmed. Some of you are feeling like this guy on the right, that he says, I got it, let's go. I'm going to implement it. Honestly, you both of those are just fine. I know that you probably are feeling a combination of both of those. So have I delivered value to you guys? Jana's a little overwhelmed. Julie, you know what? I don't know. Julie asked how many connections are required to connect with more people each day. Just watch it. LinkedIn will tell you. They'll give you a warning notice a little bit and say, hey, you might want to slow down. Suzanne asked, could you please cover the way to add your anniversary so when LinkedIn promotes you regularly? Remember when they showed you the job experience where we put a lead magnet in there? You will select your April, May, June, July. So they'll know when your job anniversary is in there. Mona, yes. Okay, so where do we go from here? I have a monster gift for those of you that stay on to the end. Really, honestly, you do not want to hang up on here because I've got something perfect for you. But I have to ask you, what is your most precious resource? The resource that money can't buy. And guys, I know you all know this because time is the most precious thing that we have. I could not spend my days out networking or talking on the phone anymore. You don't have to spend your days posting on social media, networking events, struggling to attend all the meetings, holding parties, calling up your friends and family again, pouring out advice. The one thing that you require to build your profitable lifestyle business is LinkedIn lead generation. This is the answer, at least it has been for me and so many others that have been through this before, the way to solve finding your perfect prospect online. So let me ask you a question. Who wants to take things to the next level? Put it in the Q&A box. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, I know. Kelly says time. Perry says time. Julie says absolutely. Who's ready to go to the next level? Because I know that I am. I want to introduce you to LinkedIn Lead Machine. LinkedIn Lead Machine is all about helping you build that profitable lifestyle business so that you can rank up, make more money, spend more time with the people that you love, and achieve that lifestyle. So here's what you get, and we're going to get done together. Module 1 is how to set up everything so that you have that authority sales page locked down, that you crush that know, like, and trust factor on LinkedIn. Module 2 is how to attract and find that perfect prospect. Module 3 is how to offer value to that perfect prospect so that they say, yeah, I want to find out more about what you do, or I want your stuff. Module 4 is how to completely, continually offering value to that prospect. So again, they begin to trust you because what? People buy and get started with people they know, like, and trust. Module 5 is how to convert that, various things that you can do depending on your business to convert that email subscriber to somebody that is getting started with you and your business for a rabid fan and buying your products, rejection free. And then of course, how to get it all done in 15 to 30 minutes a day. All of that's worth $497. That is going to help you set up your LinkedIn Leads Machine so that it's working for you. So if you're looking to get the best of the best prospects, which is what's on LinkedIn, make a heck of a lot more sales with ease, and enroll lots of new people with having to work nearly as hard, this is definitely for you. So here again, what we're going to get done is Module 1, setting that page up. This is probably the hardest, and again, I'm using air quotes. The hardest thing you're going to do is get that done, but you only need to get it done once. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. How to find and connect with that perfect prospect, how to collect their information, how to follow up with them, and then how to convert that person into a customer or a teammate, and how to leverage cut and paste in your calendar to get it all done. Plus, I'm going to include all of my LinkedIn messages so that you don't have to write your own copy. That is worth the total value of $197. I'm a massive copywriter for lots of companies. It's probably worth more than that, but I had to put a number on that. That's worth $197. So all of these messages, I have birthday messages, anniversary messages. You'll want to customize them to you, of course, but they're all pre-written for you, so you don't have to break a brain when you first get started trying to figure out what to say in your messages. So again, what you're going to get done is set up your authority page on LinkedIn so it's working for you 24/7, connecting with your perfect prospect, collecting their information, nurturing that perfect prospect on your list, following up with them, building unshakable trust, converting that person to a customer, getting it all done efficiently. We're really time crunched, all of us. I know we are. I've written all the LinkedIn messages, and if you don't have a lead magnet or you want to create an even better lead magnet, my lead magnet mastery course is the perfect way for you to develop in a scientific way that perfect solution for what your prospects need. It'll help you attract that perfect prospect over and over and over again. It is a core foundational module in my Top Producer Academy course. It's worth $497. So lesson 1 in the lead magnet mastery course is what is a lead magnet? How can I use this? Where can I use this? You can use a lead magnet everywhere. I don't ever barely put anything out without having some call to action for somebody to give me their name and email address. What do you have to have in a lead magnet, right? What kinds of lead magnets? Do I do a video? Do I a webinar, a checklist? What works for my kind of prospects? What should I give them, right? How do I choose a topic that somebody's going to be interested in that they can't just find on Google? How to create your lead magnet, and finally how to design and build your lead magnet for free so that you've got a beautiful, gorgeous product that you can feel comfortable with and proud of sharing with people all over the web for that next however many years. So again, what you're going to get done is everything in module 1 through 6, setting up your authority page, attracting your prospects, collecting their information, nurturing them along, converting them to cash. I wrote all the LinkedIn messages, so they're done. All you need to do is copy and paste them when you get started. If you don't have a lead magnet, I got your back. And plus, on top of this, I have included my mini sales funnel madness course, which is how to build a super duper, super easy mini sales funnel. This is for absolute beginners for the price of 2 venti mocha frappuccinos at Starbucks, $10, right? This is again for people that are brand new to internet marketing. If you don't have an opt-in page where somebody can give you your name and email address, I got your back. So that I've got that handled for you. So again, what we're going to get done is setting up your LinkedIn authority page, attracting as many perfect prospects as you require for your business, collecting their information in an automated way, right? No writing down, exchanging business cards, none of that. All of that, this is automated. All you're doing is connecting and then sending those connection requests and sending your lead magnet. The rest of this is handled in your system, and you get to do that in 15 to 30 minutes a day. I've written the LinkedIn messages. If you don't have a lead magnet or you want to improve in your lead magnet, I've got you handled. If you don't have an autoresponder all set up, I've got you handled. All of that is worth $1,388. Obviously, I'm not going to charge you $1,300 or almost $1,400. So here's what we're going to get done together, guys. We're going to set you up. We're going to give you a way to easily build that rapport automatically. You can do that without talking to somebody. I've done it that way now for 10 years, right? I have all of my assets set up online so I can build rapport automatically, because in this day and age, somebody might be making a decision at 2 o'clock in the morning because they can't sleep because they can't pay their mortgage, right? And I'm not up then, right? I'm not going to be on the phone or attending a network meeting then. At that point, I can leverage this thing called the internet to do it for me. And then how to leverage my simple 4-step no selling sales system to make sales. My strategy for getting it all done in 30 to 45 minutes every day. So would it be worth it if all this did was finally help you stop struggling and start succeeding with your network marketing business or whatever business you're in? Would it be worth it? Let me know in the chat. If all this did was help you build a profitable network marketing lifestyle business and stop stressing about technology or money, would it be worth it? Lolita says, I'm ready. Would it be worth $1,388? I'm telling you, with the first 2 years of my business, I would have paid anyone that amount of money to solve those problems. Outside of this masterclass, LinkedIn Leads Machine is sold for $247 to the general public off of my website. But you guys are here. You guys are buddies of Julie's, and I know you're serious because you stayed on this long. So today it's $147 only. All you have to do is go to karlasilver.com, LinkedIn Lead Machine, or you can click the offer. I believe there's an offer in the chat. You can click that. It won't take you out of this chat. It'll open up another page, another browser page, and get that handled. It is super inexpensive. This is something I'm doing for Julie. $147. All you have to do is go to karlasilver.com, LinkedIn Lead Machine, get your information on that page, and you'll be taken directly to the course, and you can get started right away. So obviously you've got two choices. You can either just do nothing and keep hustling. That's cool. And I totally respect you. That's totally fine. Or you can take action with this super small investment. Guys, I have totally over-delivered in this course. Small investment. So go to karlasilver.com, LinkedIn Lead Machine, and get her done. And if you're thinking, gosh, I don't know, right? If I can't help you generate leads and you do the work in the course, if I can't help you do that, if you don't like the sound of my voice in 30 days, just send an email to our support department, and we will give your money back, no questions asked. I've been in this space for a really long time. I have lots and lots of courses. I have a good reputation because I stand by my products. I stand by my products, and I'm sure you will love everything in the LinkedIn lead machine. But if you don't, for some reason, just let us know, and we will give you all your money back, no questions asked. Okay, so reminder, what we're going to get done is we're going to set you up so that you have a kick-ass sales page as your LinkedIn profile. We're going to show you how to find your perfect prospects and attract them to you, how to collect their information, how to nurture them along in your sales funnel, and how to convert them into customers and teammates, and how to get it done. And this is the best part, especially when you first start, in about 15 minutes a day. You won't have to write the LinkedIn messages. I've got them written for you. You'll have to have a lead magnet. So I have a full course on how to build your perfect lead magnet and how to get people into an email list. If you don't have that, that's all in the course. The whole value is $1,388, and it's only $147 today, guys. And I'm about to give you my surprise. So hold on, I have 2 more surprises. So just go to LinkedIn Lead Machine and get her done. Get her done. So you might be wondering, will LinkedIn Lead Machine work for me? I've got a bird call business, or I've got a wall painting business. I'm telling you guys, this will work for anything. It will work for anything. And if you have ever said, ever, in your business, I can't do this, well, you can do this. And I said that. I said I can't do the friends and family thing. It wasn't going to happen, right? I had to find a solution. You can definitely do this. If you said to yourself, I can't find people to talk to, you've got millions of them now on LinkedIn. If you said, I don't live near anyone that's interested in what I do, LinkedIn is all over the world. It's not a U.S. thing. It is a global company. If you ever say here, like, I don't have people where I live, don't have money, you can end that. If you're introverted like me, score. If you don't like to sell, bingo. If you've ever thought any of those things, those days are over. Go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Lead Machine, and we will help you crush it on LinkedIn. So I was thinking to myself the other day, how can I make this deal sweeter? How can I make it even better and more of a no-brainer for you? So if everything that I've given you so far wasn't incentive enough, what if I told you that if you refer 3, yours is free? That is right. Oh, yeah. All you have to do, I'm in the process of setting up my affiliate area. All you have to do is refer 3 individuals, and you can refer more than that. We have some people that have made some serious cash. But if you refer 3, yours is free. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, again, it's a whopping $147 today. Go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Machine and get her done. So, here we go. If that wasn't amazing enough already, all right, guys, you ready? You ready? You ready? Here we go. This bonus is only available, guys, if you purchase today. It is only available if you do this today. So here we go. Next. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a 3-day vacation to Orlando or Las Vegas. I actually don't know any other marketer on the face of the planet that has been able to do that for a $147 product. But this is a promotion that is only available for people that purchase today. I obviously can't give out thousands of them. I want to make sure that I make this such a no-brainer because I really want to see you succeed. So this is a 3-day vacation. It's available only to people in North America at this point. So if you live outside of the country, this won't go. But if you have an address in the United States or Canada, Who loves this, right? Who loves this? This is awesome. So you're going to want to go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Leads Machine. You'll be able to get everything in the course, 30-day money back guarantee. For 3, get yours free, all of the bonuses, and a 3-day vacation to Orlando or Las Vegas. Are you ready? Are you ready to get started? And before I wrap up, and I'm going to come back on, guys, and answer any questions that you might have in a few minutes, but I just want to remind you, honestly, I am nothing special. I am a horrible introvert. Horrible. I'm cool with doing things like this because I'm sitting in my own home. But I don't know what HTML stands for. I don't know how to code. I actually don't know how most things work. I just know how to figure stuff out. I'm a baby boomer. I don't particularly love selling, but I can build that profitable network marketing lifestyle business, and I know that I can show you how to do it too. So go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Lead Machine. Get that whopping $147 taken care of, and I can meet you inside the course immediately. And you might be saying, but what about, I don't have a lot of time, Karla. Well, I don't have a lot of time either. And that was one of the reasons why I really wanted to figure this out in a way that didn't take a boatload of time, right? And plus, the course, all of it is immediately available to you. And if you're like, I've got a guy that has a full-time job at Honda, he's a big wig there, but he's a night owl, so he loves doing his stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. Great, do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. I have other people that fit in their connections and stuff when they get up in the morning or at lunch and all that stuff. So this isn't meant to take a lot of time. If you don't have a lot of money, that is an even bigger reason to invest the $147 because you deserve to be profitable, wildly profitable in whatever business you're in. And I've made this so affordable that anybody can get started at $147. And also, if you don't have any online experience, you are my favorite person in the room, honestly, because that's exactly what I do. I teach network marketers how to build and automate their businesses online. And that means that I've helped a ton of people do it from square one, from ground zero. So no online experience, you're my perfect person, and this is built specifically for you. So let's review. What you're going to get done is we're going to get your authority page, that one that Google loves so much, and when you Google yourself, LinkedIn comes up. How to get that working for you 24/7. How to find and connect who is your perfect prospect. What is that person? What do they look like? What do they do? And how can I find them on LinkedIn? Then what value does that perfect prospect want so that I can easily say, yes, I want that and I want to be on your email list. How they raise their hand and says yes. How to nurture that and continue offering value to that person so that they fall in love with you wherever you are. You could be out with at your kid's ballet practice, you could be sleeping, you could be on vacation, right? All of this can be done behind the scenes, and how to make money, right? Frankly, at the end, what's important is that cash in the bank. That's what we're here for. And last, of course, how to get done quickly. You don't have to make up your LinkedIn messages. I've got them set up for you. I have a full course. Probably could charge $997 for that course, but how to attract, how to put that lead magnet together. If you don't have an automated way to connect leads, I'll show you how to do it for $10. All of that is worth $1,388, and today you get a luxury 3-day vacation to either Orlando or Las Vegas. This is something super fun that I added for Julie today, and I'm super excited to do it. It's worth way more than $147, so you should definitely just get it so you get the vacation. So again, go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Lead Machine. You can click on the link in the chat. That's going to open up another browser. You'll be able to put your information in there, and you'll be dropped right into the course. You'll also have an opportunity to join our Facebook group, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But here's Becky. I bought a ton of other products and tried following them. Way too complicated and hard to follow. It's not the case with Karla's courses. You don't have to be a techie to get how to do this. I'm in love with what the 4-step non-selling sales system is doing for my business. And Todd, I can't begin to describe the difference between my business knowledge and abilities now compared to just a couple of months ago. I've been in the home-based business before, never succeeded. Now I have a sales funnel in place with leads. I'm so excited, and this will definitely be the last time I have to worry about money. Thanks so much, Karla Silver. So you guys know what to do. It's $147 only, and all you need to go do is go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Leads Machine. So at this point, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to come back to you guys. And let's see if you can turn the camera on. There I am! Yahoo! So I'm here to answer any questions that you might have. The link is in the chat, should be right down there, I'm pretty sure. I just want to make sure, Julie says you have the offers in there. Blair, all the info is released all at once. It's all in the course. So, for example, I already had a lead magnet, so I didn't need to do that. So I skipped right to like the, if it were me, I would skip right to the module and execute on everything. Just like anything, guys, this is what's important, is getting in there, digging in, getting the setup done, and then you can just generate leads every single day. And as you can imagine, it snowballs, right? You connect with 15 people a day for your first 15 days, and then maybe 20 and maybe 30, but then your replies start getting bigger and bigger, more and more people. I think my assistant logged into my LinkedIn thing the other day, and I think there were 15 people that had accepted my connection reply, 50 people, excuse me, that had taken me up on my lead magnet, right? So I had generated 50 leads in a period of just a few days. So it's just all about, like anything in life, it's about being consistent and persistent in your business. So let me tell you a little bit about our Facebook group. As an added perk to participation in the course, we have a Facebook group so that if you have questions anywhere along the way, we're in there answering the questions. Also, some people have picked up accountability partners in the group so that you get things done together. A lot of people like working in groups. We also have things like today. We have what did I call it? We have experience and skills trading day. So we all trade and endorse each other and endorse each other's for skills so that our profiles are beefed up and there's plenty of endorsements in there. So we have lots of support for you for $147, right? We have a lot of support for you in our Facebook group. That's available to you immediately as well. Kelly, I already have a LinkedIn page. Will you help me update it and make corrections? Yes, all of that is in the course. Most everybody has some profile-ish set up in LinkedIn, and it's usually with your jobs. It's like it's an online resume. Well, your online resume is not serving you. So we're going to show you exactly, just like I showed you today, how to change it so that it's a sales page that's working for you. Kelly also asked, can I work at my own pace? You bet. All of it's there, right? So you're going to want to, some people like to dig in and get it all done in a day. Some people like to do 15 minutes a day. It totally depends on what you want to do. Blair, it's all there right away. Everything is there, guys. You just want to go to karlasilver.com/LinkedIn Lead Machine, and I will see you in the course. Let me see a couple of other questions that people have come up with that said, Karla, one person asked me a couple weeks ago, she said, Karla, I've never really done an online course and I'm not really great at social media. And she wondered if she could do this. And I said, well, first of all, you got to build your skills in social media. Even if you are never going to be an entrepreneur, nowadays when you're looking for jobs, the first thing that employers do, and the HR people and the recruiters do, is check out your social media. And if you don't have it all set up, you're actually suspect, right? Like, is this person real? Is this person, maybe they're a freako, right? So it actually works against you if you don't have everything all set up. So that's definitely something that you want to get done. And second, this is such an easy way to generate a lot of leads. You just need to get it done correctly, right? If that makes sense. Any other questions, guys? It's been my absolute honor to be here. I wish we could all go on vacation together. Wouldn't that be fun? But you get to go, and I believe it's, you know what, I don't know the answer to this. Someone asked me this morning, and I don't know if it's for two. I'm pretty sure the vacation is for two people. It is one room at a resort in Orlando or Las Vegas, so it can be for two people. No, you don't have to watch a timeshare thing or anything. That's all taken care of for you. Okay, any other questions, guys? Julie, I just want to say I adore you. I think you're one of the most amazing entrepreneurs that I have ever met. It has been my absolute honor to provide this service to you and your tribe. I'm excited to work with all of you in LinkedIn Leads Machine. We're having a lot of fun over there. Oh, I'll just read you. I don't have it up. Let me see. I was on in our Facebook group today, and LinkedIn Lead Machine, and I had the greatest person. She wrote, I'm doing the pre-course accelerator, and my biggest transformation is me. Thanks to step one, I finally realized what my superpower is. So excited. Isn't that cool, right? So, and I'm actually doing some more training. I was in an event in San Diego last week, and I learned some really cool ninja ways to optimize your posts. And I'm not a big poster, right? And so to be able to utilize some ninja, I always use ninja when I'm thinking of LinkedIn, because I think of ninja. I think of LinkedIn as like this ninja place. I learned some really cool ways to leverage things that are happening already on LinkedIn in your posts so that more people see them for free. Okay, Kelly, how will you get the vacation? After the 30-day refund period, our team will send you an email and a link so that you can go and redeem your vacation. And let me see if I make sure I get this right. It is, you have to register for your vacation, but you don't have to book it. You get 18 months to book your vacation, but you have to activate your voucher. It's pretty easy, and you'll be notified for sure. We'll get you an email and let you know. And then the company that does it is a big booking engine, and they will let you know every step of the way what you need to do. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, well, I don't see any other questions yet. I'm just going to hang here for about 30 seconds. And if you do have one, get them into the question box, because I'm here and you have me to ask a question. I poured everything you need. Every single thing that you need is in this course. And if for some reason you need to know, like I haven't had anybody ask me any questions that I don't have in the course, but you can always ask it in the Facebook group, and me or my team is there unless we're asleep or on vacation. But we'll be there, and there's a ton of other people there that can help you as well. Mona, yeah, that's my recommendation, right? I took off all of my fancy jobs. They're gone, or maybe they're way down on my page. So I have it. I've set it up to be a page that when my perfect prospect, see, I know exactly who my perfect prospect is, and in the course we help you identify that. I reach out to my perfect prospect. I'm not attached to whether they reply or not. I just am constantly reaching out to people that are in my perfect prospect demo, and then they're gonna check me out, right? And on that page, they're gonna see all these different things that help them. So, for example, I have a